welcome back to my channel, and I want to welcome all my new friends out there that because of the clapback video of Cynthia Beaumont. And yeah, I see she's back to talking trash about people. And see, I'm not on YouTube. This is a hobby of mine, only because I want to teach and encourage other people to lose weight. Weight loss is something I struggle with, and you can see I only went down 0.2 pounds, but at least I'm not gaining back the weight that I've lost already this year. I went hardcore with my walking. I walk between 2 to 5 miles a day, depending on the weather, depending how many times I walk. And I'm just trying to promote something that needs to be promoted out there. We need to stop this obesity problem. We are almost at 40% of obesity in this country. And I'm not talking about being 500-600 pounds like these chicks that I react to. I'm talking about just being overweight enough that you're uncomfortable. You don't fit right in your clothes. And that's the biggest thing for me, is that I don't fit right in my clothes. I'm going to talk to you, what I want to talk about is what I eat, that I ate as I lost this weight this year. But I'm going to talk about this book. I'm going to show you this book. I had that book. It was given to me by a mom of my son's closest friend. When we first moved here, they became friends with this young man down the street, and his mom and I became friends. She's the one that gave me the Timberland sneakers that were 7.5, and like I said, my feet ballooned up to size 8. Now I can fit in 7.5, and normally I wear a size 7. So that book that she gave it to me for free, and I read it. It's about just eating clean. A lot of people don't understand the terminology about eating clean. It is basically eating foods at its natural state. Processed foods is foods that we need to stay away from, as our bodies only can digest certain foods properly. When you overeat and indulge like these ladies do, processed foods, which is their takeout food. First, I was reading up on processed foods. Processed foods can eat at the layer of your brain too. They're learning, they're doing studies where it might be part of the reason why people get Alzheimer's. I was looking it up because I'm thinking, excuse me, why also people are always eating takeout. I DoorDash, and I love that job because it's simple. You make quick money real fast. It's an easy job. So, and I see a lot of people eat that stuff. It's not really good for you because the way they freeze the stuff and what they use to freeze the stuff, the chemicals, our body's not meant to digest anything that you can't pronounce. And I always say this to my kids: if you can't pronounce it, then you shouldn't eat it. There's a lot of microwavable meals. All the microwavable meals you shouldn't be eating. That's processed because they got to go through a freezing process, and they add stuff in there. And like I said, eating clean, eating what is at its natural state. And that's just basically meats, vegetables. Ooh. And well, we can't use white sugar because white sugar is very addictive. So, but what I eat, every now and then I have oatmeal. I'm going to start eating oatmeal in the morning. So digestion is also another part of the reason why people gain weight too, is they overeat. Your body, your stomach has to take time to digest, and only digest certain foods at certain times. I found this video and I'm so mad I didn't. I thought I had it saved on YouTube, but I don't. But it teaches you the process of your digestion, excuse me, and what it does to your body. And processed foods is the foods that take the longest to digest. And if you overeat it, if it's not digested, it goes through your body anyway, through your rest of your digestive system, and it becomes poisons. That's how it became why you get diseases from processed foods. That's why they tell you not to eat processed foods, like cereals, because you see how cereals are, like I'm talking about sugary cereals. There's some cereals that are good for you, made out of grains. But when you don't digest your food completely, and it goes through your food, through your rest of your system, not fully digested, it can sit there and it can rot. Your foods have to be digested. That's why they suggest you eat within certain time periods. You got to give yourself, that's why I eat earlier in the day. If I do OMAD, 1 meal a day. I eat early in the day as far as possible so I can spend the rest of the day doing everything I want to do and my food can digest. So by morning, it's gone. You don't have that weight sitting in your stomach or through your system somewhere. And there is a fact that I heard from somebody that an average person can have up to 20 pounds of feces impacted in your system. 20 pounds. Can you imagine that? But that's because people eat so much. Like when you eat hordes of food, like Foodie Booty, she eats enough for 4 people. When you eat 10 to 15,000 calories a day and you eat all this food, and you're over, your digestive system only can work so fast. So when you overwork your diet, it will pass that unprocessed, undigested food, and it will cause issues. That's why I think Adele, isn't Adele the one that will sit and chew her food like 40 times? You know, like if you notice, Foodie Booty will shovel her food down her throat. She doesn't chew a lot. You have to chew your food thoroughly for it to digest thoroughly. So that's why I said I try to eat oatmeal early enough in the day. If I don't eat oatmeal, I don't have time, I'll just grab maybe I will bake chicken. I've been eating a lot of chicken. I stopped eating rice. I'm not eating any kind of carbs like that. I had ate pasta last week and some rice, and that was my downfall. I can imagine the way I would have lost. I've been down further down. But like I said, you got to live and learn. But the foods that I eat are basically just chicken, veggies. I love broccoli. I love green beans. I used to hate that stuff as a kid, but now I can eat it like crazy. But I don't eat a whole lot. I have like a bowl that is a small bowl. I got these set of dishes from one of my closest friends, Marlene. Excuse me, gosh. And I use it, and they're small enough that the portions, and that's another thing, portion size. Portion sizes that these chicks eat are incredibly huge. So I've cut out microwavable foods because I love me some chicken nuggets. I'm a child at heart. Let me tell you, I love me some chicken nuggets. And I love Chick-fil-A. Oh my goodness. My kids go to say, I just get a chicken sandwich. I really don't eat like the fries. I don't like their waffle fries. I don't like it. I don't know why. But I stopped eating takeout. I stopped eating microwavable meals. I eat, like I said, I only eat chicken and veggies. That's it. And I walk every day. I've been walking every day. My downfall right now is water intake. I am going to start drinking water. Oh, I don't manuscript any of this stuff. That's why I'm going to do this through the fly. But yeah, you got to remember your digestive system has to work. And when you eat all that junk food like chips and stuff, I don't eat snack foods. I have carrots in there that I love carrots right now. I'm fiending for some carrots. And carrots is good for you because it gives you the keratin you need, and it helps your skin. So I got a bag of carrots in there that I'm just eating off of. I got green beans in there that's frozen. I got cauliflower that my neighbor gave me. Like I said, people love me so much around here. They give me stuff, and he's like a Panda loves him to death. He's recovering from COVID, and God bless his heart, but he always looks out for me. He always looks out for Panda. So I got some cauliflower. I've never had cauliflower, but I'm about to make the fried rice with that, because they say you could use cauliflower and you can make a fried rice with it. So I don't know what else I got in there. I think I might have some broccoli, frozen broccoli, fresh. And this is all fresh veggies. They're not the bagged ones. But I love broccoli salad. My mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, my kid's grandmother, she makes a banging broccoli salad. And she eats, like my mom, see, we as Asians do love rice. But see, Americans eat that rice and they eat like bowls of it. Like Foodie Booty says she loves rice. Amberlyn Reed, their downfall of eating it is eating big portions. If you really watch Asian people eat, they don't eat a lot of the rice. They eat more vegetables and meat. More vegetables than anything else. So that's why they stay skinny. Yeah. So the only reason why Asians started getting fat over in Asia is because they started putting fast foods like McDonald's over there. So, of course, if they start eating that stuff, and that's my downfall. My mom always had made homemade meals when I was a kid. Then my dad and my mom split up. She left, and my dad just got us microwave. And that's when I knew I started putting on weight. And I never had soda all my life until high school, and that was my downfall. So, and another thing, I was addicted to soda. But now I will treat myself every now and then. And I'm not talking about every day. I'm not talking about, like, fountain soda is awesome. And as a treat, I give myself, with the vanilla flavor, I used to be addicted to vanilla Coke. But I'm going to do an episode of sodas later. But I gave up that too. Every now and then, like, there's a Wawa up at my son's college. I'll stop there. Their fountain soda is awesome. But that's, I just had it last Monday when I took them to college. But that's it. I haven't had soda since. I drink coffee. I try to drink as much water. I love green tea. So, but that's what I've been doing. I cut out. You got to cut out the bad stuff. Processed foods are the devil, people. And when you're sitting there eating microwavable meals, or you get takeout all the time, you're doing more damage to your body than you are helping your body. And that's why you can get it cheaper than healthy food, because they want you addicted to it. They want you addicted to that type of food. So, but that is what I eat. I basically now I'm trying to do, because I found myself not going to number 2. And when you get to my age, you need to go hill. So oatmeal is awesome with that. And you, like I said, when you don't go to the bathroom, I'm telling you, you can lose weight. You can do it. Trust me. And I switched, like I said, oatmeal I thought at first was help me gain weight, but it's not. It's some other stuff. Water, people. Get that water in. And like I said, you can treat yourself to certain things. I haven't totally given up fast food. No. My twins and I will like reward ourselves by say, hey, like I had Burger King when they went back for the next semester about almost a month ago. We went to Burger King. I hadn't had Burger King in over a year. I haven't had Burger King for over a year. And it was so good because I haven't had it. So it tastes really good. But if you can't, like when the pandemic hit, we were eating McDonald's and that food started getting to the point it was tasting bland. It wasn't good anymore. So you have to get rid of it. But every now and then, treat yourself to something like that, because it's going to taste differently than it was if you're going to eat it every day. So I don't want to eat pizza. I don't want to see pizza anymore. We overate that too during the pandemic. And that's when I gained my weight, during the pandemic, like everybody else. And I said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm not meant to be carrying another person. And these other chicks that I react to are carrying 2 or 3 people. I can't, my knees can't barely carry me and my extra person. I can't imagine them carrying. Some may even have 4 extra people they're carrying. So think about that. But I wanted to make this video, talk to you about what I basically have cut out, what I'm doing, and basically eating clean, people. That book that I showed you, it was very insightful. And that's what made me change my mind and taught me. I didn't have resources like this. Trust me. When I first started my weight loss journey 25 years ago, on and off, I was on this weight loss journey. So, but that book taught me everything I needed to know. And watching 600 Pound Life changed my life too. Dr. Now is very, very smart man. And all he wants to do is help people. But these people that go on his show and fight him, your life, a few people have died because they didn't come to him sooner. And these chicks that I react to, they've been so super morally obese. Let me tell you, I don't know how much time these ladies have, but they keep playing with fire. Like they say, you play with fire, you're going to get burnt eventually. And who knows? I don't wish ill will on none of these people that I talk about. I'm just using them as an example. Please stop. You're going to end up looking like them. I was almost there. And matter of fact, looking here, I could tell that my shoulders had came back. I could feel my kneecaps. And every day, it's a struggle to go out there and walk. As soon as my eyes open in the morning, it's usually 4 or 5 in the morning on the weekends. And it's usually 4 during the week. And I get out there. I do it because if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? So I just wanted to, touch on what my process is as far as eating and drinking. And I know you guys can do it. Eat clean. That's all you gotta do. It's no diet you gotta follow. Keto is good to a certain extent about the carb situation, but you know, don't think of anything as a diet. Think of it as changing the type of food you eat. Get away from that processed stuff. Eat things that are naturally meant for us human beings to digest. Think of people don't think of how they gain weight by the digestive system being overworked and their stuff and you get cancer that way. If you overwork your digestive system because you shove so much food down there, and certain foods take so long to digest. Processed foods take 12 to 16 hours. And so those people that eat takeout all the time, that's processed food, it don't digest fast, and it sits there, turns into poisons, then it goes in your body, and that's how it creates cancer, guys. And I'm dead serious. This video, I wish I can find it. I've been looking for it on YouTube. It's like the most amazing video I watched. And now I understand my digestive system. That's why I try to eat one meal a day. So I and I fast too. I will talk about fasting in another video. But this is what I do. This is my cycle. This is not cycle. I didn't mean to say cycle. This is my system. This is how I do it, guys. I don't eat nothing processed anymore. I only allow myself a little bit of sugar in that creamer that I have in my coffee. That's it. And I only have a 32-ounce coffee, and that's all I have all day long. So, and I don't put that much creamer in it, but it's enough to, you know, soften that hard, bitter taste of coffee. So yes, this is how I do it, guys. It's not that hard. It's rocket science. You don't have to like dibble dab. Keto, you have to like manipulate numbers, and I'm not good with that. So that's why I stopped keto. You have to have something, a ratio, this or that. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. Just eat clean. Just remember, eat clean. Eat what's natural in its state. Fruit, basically vegetables, fruits, certain fruits, and meats. That's it. And try to get seafood. If you don't like seafood, seafood is the best. I want to get like a what do you call that? This certain type of frying pan, skillet. But you know the ones they used back in the day. I can't think of it right now. But I want to make blackened fish. My mom used to make blackened fish. It was so good. It was so good. But the way she made it, it was popping. I love it. But I want to get more fish in me too because it helps the brain. Because Alzheimer's runs in my family. So yeah. Let me go because this video can go on and on. But I wanted to tell you what I eat and what and I want to teach you a little bit of what I learned about digestion and how I eat during the week to lose my weight that I've lost so far. So you guys have an amazing night. I hope this is informative to the point, you know, you understand my process, and I will talk to you about my fasting too, because I know people don't believe in fasting, but yeah. Let me go. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.